Let's find out who will advance now from this NFC Divisional game as we get set for the opening kickoff. Elliott comes in to kick off.
The Eagles will be kicking off to start the game.
He got all of that.
Back to return.
This one is taken by number 41. Here's an opening. He dives. Touchdown.
The extra point attempt is good.
The NFL playoffs continue with a great matchup here today.
Football isn't like any other sports. There aren't any 7-game series here. We've got one chance to win, and that's it.
Number 3 in to kick this one off.
New Orleans is lined up for the kickoff. Sproles.
Booming kick to downfield. This one is fielded by Scott. Strong kick. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play.
On the receiving team.
Deep in their own territory.
Start the drive at the 10-yard line. 1st and 10.
On the 10. This side.
They line up in the I formation. They'll go with the play fake. Number 9. Very accurate on those quick passes.
Those quick passes can open some things up for your offense. The corners will need to play a little more aggressively. Play up a little tighter to protect against that short pass. And when they do that, then that gives you some more opportunities downfield.
Spins away. Davison is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line. Ball on their own 32.
Get some slack going. Ain't no thing.
New Orleans comes out in their nickel package.
Here we go, baby.
Drops back. Gets it away fast. Comes up with it. Number 9 throws quickly, and they convert for a first down.
The Patriots are one of those teams that likes to do this kind of thing. They'll go with a quick drop, then fire it out to the receiver on a screen or a slant. The defense is going to have to play tighter coverage if they want to limit that type of thing.
Coleman is there on the stop
on the run,
at the 50.
Gain of 12 on the play.
Let's go. Hey, watch that screen.
New Orleans comes out in a 4-3. Gets the pass off. Number 23 is there for the tackle at the 44.
Gain on the play.
Will. Watch a man. Come on.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. Hand it off.
That's some good stuff right there. You give it to your back, have them bowl straight ahead for good yardage, and you get a new set of downs to work with.
New Orleans goes with a 4-man front. They're blitzing. Rosen hits the fullback with a short pass to the right side. Number 88 picks up about 4 yards on that reception.
So we're going to take it. Let's do our thing.
New Orleans lines up in a 4-3. Leads it off to the back. Number 57 is there on the stop at the 33.
Number 62.
So we'll have a 2nd and long after the penalty.
Nothing. We don't get
The Saints come out in a nickel package. With the throw, and it's complete. The receiver breaks free. 1 first down after another.
Yeah, and they've got some rhythm going here. Someone in this defense needs to make a play if they're going to keep these guys out of the end zone.
Here they come. Swings it out to the fullback. Williams is there for the tackle at the 29. Ball on the 29-yard line. Dropping back. Rolling. Incomplete pass. Plenty of pressure. He barely gets the pass away.
This defensive coordinator understands that pressure is the key to forcing the offense into making mistakes. If his players keep playing like this, he might be up for a head coaching job pretty soon.
Great effort up front to put the pressure on.
And you'll see that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
Elliott leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. The field goal attempt is good.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Philadelphia is lined up for the kickoff. Lewis back to return.
This one is fielded by Lewis. The defense looks to rebound after that last effort when they allowed a touchdown.
Danny. It's showtime.
Pittsburgh lines up in a 4-3. Little misdirection. Jenkins is there for the tackle at the 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
Number 41 is the deep back, dropping back to pass on first down. He hits his receiver. He threw that one underneath the coverage.
That's exactly the thing they teach you to do. Always take what the defense gives you.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Give it to the halfback. Dropped in the backfield for a short
ball
loss.
carrier. Loss
It's
of
3rd
2
down
on the
and 8
play.
to go.
You gotta believe it. It's RJ.
Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs. To throw, he was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, and that's something the defensive coordinator mentioned in practice this week. Making the quarterback throw the ball before he's ready to throw it.
Number 6 comes into the game for the punt. Sproles lines up deep for the punt return. Hold on, we've got a penalty on the play.
On the receiving team, number 27.
Their own 20.
Come on.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Number 9 sends a man in motion. Receives the handoff. Davis hauls him down behind the line. 2nd and long coming up here.
Let's go. Be physical. They ain't got nothing. All right, here we go.
I'm coming through, baby.
Out of the I formation.
All day, baby. Come on. Let's go.
Looking to run it here. Number 53 comes up to make the play. At the 11-yard line.
On the play.
Lucky. Keep moving.
Using split backs.
Ain't no thing. Blue jam.
Gets the call. Number 98 makes the stop, and they'll be short of the marker. Number 88 makes a valiant effort, but can't make it to the first down marker. Johnston will come in now to punt it away. Number 41 is the deep return man. Fair catch.
So we gonna take it. Regular.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. They'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job. That was a good job of racing for the sticks and making it.
Hey, watch the ball.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package.
Let's go.
Hand off to the tailback. Bennett comes up to make the play. At the 47. Ball on their own 47.
Watch the hard count. Play hard and fast, baby. Let's go. Watch the play.
Number 41, the lone setback. Misdirection. Hicks is there on the stop at the 49. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They have to get it to the 42.
Watch each other back. You can't stop me.
Freeze scans the defense from the gun.
Nothing. They don't get nothing.
Receives the handoff. Graham is there for the tackle at the 49-yard line. They can't get the first down on that running play, and since they're not in field goal range, we should see the punt unit. Number 6 is ready to punt this one away. Sproles is back to receive this kick. He's waving for the fair catch. That was a beautiful punt, and it appears they're marking it at the 5-yard line.
I'll tell you, you can't ask for anything more out of your punter. He makes sure that there isn't a return by putting it out of bounds. He also gets them deep in their territory.
Number 57 is there on the stop at the 5. 2nd and 9.
Okay, baby, come on. Hey, let's go 1-deep.
Williams comes out in a 4-3.
Check it.
Gets the delayed hand. Davis comes up to make the play. At the 7.
On the play.
Defense lines up in there. Hand it off to the back. Davis makes the stop before the first down is reached. The 3rd down run comes up short, so we should see a punt here. So at the end of 1, the score is 7-3. Saints. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the 2nd quarter. Johnston comes into the game for the punt. Number 41 back to return. And so the punt goes out of bounds. Ball on their own 44.
Watch him. Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Gets the pass off. Pretty good coverage downfield as the pass falls incomplete.
He had some room up in front of him to scramble out of the pocket and pick up a few yards. Maybe he should have done that.
Pittsburgh comes out in a 4-3. Under pressure, throwing. And it's complete. Number 54 comes up to make the play at the 36-yard line. The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Jenkins is there for the tackle. Great run there. That'll be a first down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the first down.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 54 is there on the stop at the 22-yard line.
On the play.
So low. So we going to take it. Bring it up. Defense
Nickelback in this time. Toss play to the right. The back breaking free. Graham comes up to make the play. At the 11. They need 11 yards to get it into the end zone.
From the start. Play football.
With the pass. They'll spot this one at the 3. They brought the heat, but it was a good throw by Breeze.
That's a heck of a pass. He's got those big old defensive linemen flying right at him, and he showed great composure, making the right read and hitting his receiver.
He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. So it's third down, and they can actually get a first down without getting a touchdown. Looking upfield. Touchdown.
This is one of those plays where you let the big guys up front just plow a path right into the end zone for you.
They'll line up for the extra point. The point after is good. After the touchdown, the score is 14-3 Saints. Number 3 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Lined up for the kickoff. Scott back deep to return.
This one is taken by Scott. Of course, a 3 and out on the offense's last possession.
Will start the drive at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Number 28, the deep back. Number 9 with a man in motion.
Come on.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it. Knocked down at the line.
They were in his own defense in perfect position to make the play. They let it get away.
Here we go. All right, let's go.
The Saints come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Williams is there for the tackle at the 29-yard line.
On the play.
Check it.
The Saints line up in a 4-3. Gets the pass off right to the back. Can't bring him down. And it's good for a first down.
First down.
Get it up. Let's do our thing.
The Saints come out in a 4-3. Number 53 comes up to make the play at the 43. It's second down and a long way to go.
Let's go now.
Williams lines up in a 4-3. Dropping back, gets rid of it. Almost intercepted.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
The Saints come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Drops back. Throwing.
The pass
falls incomplete.
The coach might have to settle his quarterback down a bit. If he keeps overthrowing receivers like that, this will be their last game.
Johnston will come in now to punt it away. Number 41 looks like he's ready for the return. From the 20-yard line. Number 41 takes the punt to the 30. Ball on their own 30.
All on us, y'all. Let's go.
Pittsburgh lines up in a 4-3. With the carry, quick throw. Almost picked off. Thomas was the intended receiver on that play. Jones with the coverage. Pittsburgh comes out in a 4-3. Quick pass.
He's going to have to be careful with those overthrows. One thing you don't want to do is miss an open receiver for a big gain in a playoff game.
The Eagles come out with 1 linebacker and several defensive backs. Dropping back, gets the pass off. Jenkins is there for the tackle at the 36.
On the play.
Number 6 is ready to punt this one away. Sproles sets up, waiting for the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
First and 10.
Number 28 is the deep back. They'll pass on first down. Gets rid of it. It's batted away. Number 19 was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Coleman had the coverage on the play.
Watch the ball.
The Saints with a four-man front with the throw. Jumps and he has it. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a first down.
Yeah, he saw a good matchup. He made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his
ruling on the
receiver.
field has been challenged. The player ran out of bounds. The ball will be spotted where the player stepped out.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
Hey, if you can get a call like that changed, then it's worth the risk of losing a timeout.
Williams comes out on a 4-3. Tucks it away. Number 57 is there on the stop. Not getting the first down. That would probably bring out the punter. So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returner's stats. This will be his fourth punt of the day. Won't take a chance trying to return this one. Ball at midfield.
Over swing right. Here we go. Clear.
The Eagles with a four-man front.
Play hard and fast, baby.
Looking for room. Number 93 comes up to make the play. At the 43.
On the play.
All right, now. Come on.
Pittsburgh using three linebackers.
They don't get nothing.
Pressure with the pass. We're going to spot this one at the 30-yard line. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game.
Bring it up, bring it up.
The Eagles with a four-man front. Aids it off. Jenkins is there for the tackle at the 30. So it's second and 10.
So low. Check it.
Only one man back looking to run it here. Cox comes up to make the play. 20-yard line would net them a first down here on this third down play. Pittsburgh using three linebackers on the ground. Jenkins is there on the stop at the 20 inside the red zone.
Hey, watch the screen.
Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. Smith in motion. Hand it off to the back. Graham comes up to make the play at the 15-yard line. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
On the 10.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Jenkins is there for the tackle at the 13-yard line. The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Throwing, gets his hand on it. Smith was his intended target. Jones was there on the coverage. Number 3, looking to make a good kick here. The kick sails through. It's good.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get them a TD.
New Orleans is lined up for the kickoff. Sproles back to return.
Sends it sailing. This one is handled by Sproles. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going.
First and 10.
The Saints with a four-man front. No misdirection. Williams is there on the stop at the 38. Ball on their own 38.
Hey, watch the ball. Keep moving.
Williams goes with a four-man front. Number 51 is there for the tackle at the 36. 2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
With the throw, number 19 was the intended receiver on that play. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
On the play.
Solid 29, solid 29.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Closing in, gets rid of it. The pass ball is incomplete. This defense, John, knows how to create a lot of pressure.
Putting pressure on the quarterback can disrupt passing, but pressuring the receivers can do the same thing. If you can play physically on the outside, bump them off their routes, hold them up at the line, you can take away his receiving option, forcing him to just get rid of it.
2-minute warning coming up.
All on us, y'all. Watch the snap down.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3.
No stop that motor.
Gives the ball off. Hicks is there on the stop
on the carry.
at the 40.
1 yard
Ball on their
gain
own
on
40.
the play.
Let us dictate. Watch out. Back in the gun.
Freeze from the
Don't make
shotgun.
a play.
Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Jumps and makes the catch.
Carr
When you
on
let
the
a short
reception.
pass get completed,
3 yard gain
you better
on the
be a
play.
good
You
tackle.
can't stop me. Safety right. Tampa.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Snap and throw. On the sideline and out of bounds.
Thomas,
They like to
intended
throw it to the
receiver, on
sidelines
play.
in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Thomas was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Fair catch.
Fair
If they
catch
want to make
made
this a
at the
game, they have to
14-yard
buckle
line.
down,
They'll
avoid
take over
mistakes,
at the
and work
14-yard
hard
line.
to dig themselves
First
out
and
of this
10.
hole.
We're coming to wreck. Come on.
New Orleans goes with a 4-man front.
Here we go.
Dead ball.
Number 28 was
False
flagged
start
for
on the
false
offense.
start.
False
Number
starts are kind of
28.
frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
They line up in the I formation. Handed off to the back. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
1
It's
yard
second down
loss
and a
on the
long
play.
way to go.
Knock him out. Watch each other back. Stay
New Orleans
out.
using
Go.
3
One more,
linebackers.
fella. Watch your eyes. Let's run, man. Let's go. Here I go.
Handed off. Slips the tackle. Jordan is there on the
28,
stop
the ball
at
carrier.
the 19-yard
Gain of
line.
10 on
Third
the
and
play.
6.
Hold the look. They ain't got nothing.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Get it up. Hey, watch the ball. Let's go now. Tampa. Here we go, baby. Don't make the play. Let us dictate. What's the hard count?
Crossman to the left. The back breaks free. The 30. Number 51 is there for the tackle.
He's wanting to take his team to the next round with his leg. Heck, if he keeps running like that, he might get them all the way to the Super Bowl.
Fires this one out quickly. And he hits his target. Number 17 makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Number 9 goes to work with an FD backfield. Incomplete pass.
He decided to try and pass it, but he was taking so much heat that it just kind of wobbled out of there. This team has to start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
With the throw, it's broken up. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzers from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 11-yard line.
Deep in their
They'll
own
take over
territory.
at the 11-yard line. First and 10.
Watch left.
Pittsburgh lines up in a 4-3. Breeze with a man in motion.
Not today. Let's go, boys.
On the pull. Scott is there on the stop
The ball
at
carrier.
the 14.
Gain of
Going into
2 on the
halftime.
play.
The score
At
is
the end of the first half,
17-3.
The score
Saints.
is the Saints 17, the Eagles 3. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Number
New
3
Orleans
will be kicking off.
to start the second half. Sproles back to return.
This one is handled by Scott.
Been a rough start to this game, but they still have enough time to turn it around.
Well, John, they continue to shoot themselves in the foot with a ton of penalties.
They got to keep it under control and eliminate all these mistakes. I know the coach well, and stupid mistakes are something that he's not going to put up with from this team.
Ball on their own 26.
Deuce it. Stay back side. One of us will make a play. Let's go now.
The Saints come out in a 4-3. He tucks it away. Jordan is there for the tackle at the 26. Ball on their own 26.
Everything you got. Here we go, baby. Let's go. Set right here. Play alert.
New Orleans comes out in their nickel package. Throwing. And it's caught. He stopped immediately and it won't be enough for the first down.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Johnston comes into the game for the punt. Number 41 sets up to run back the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 23-yard line.
First and
the
10.
Saints will start the drive at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Under 10, 10.
Breeze using split pass.
Let's go, baby.
Gets to the leg handle. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
1
Second
yard
and long
loss
coming
on the
up
play.
here.
Second and 12. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Only one man in the backfield. With a counterplay, they went backward on that
On the
one.
carry.
They ran right into the
1 yard
blitz.
loss
They should
on
have changed the play at the
let's
line.
go.
Maybe
Here
an
we go.
audible to a sweep or a pass play.
Let's get some pressure.
Something like a quick slant.
Hill, the motion
So
man.
we gonna take it. They worry about us coming. We turning it up.
Gets rid of it. The defense has it.
I tell you, every time the playoffs roll around, we see some great defensive plays like that.
Following the
10.
interception, it's
Ball
now
on the
first and 10.
35-yard line.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. Number 13 goes in motion. Gets the pass off. Swings it out to the left side. And he slips out of
28
bounds
makes
at
the
the
catch.
28. 8-yard
Gain
gain.
of 8 on the play.
Stay at home. Get me going. Let's go.
The Saints with a four-man front. They give it to the halfback. Fakes the handoff. Throwing. He can't bring it down inbounds.
You know, as a receiver, you have to be aware of so many things. Where the first down marker is, where the defenders are, and where the sideline is as you stretch out to make that catch.
Number 17 was his intended target. To carry it. Setting up play action. Throws it. Incomplete pass. Number 23 with the
intended
coverage.
receiver on the play.
This is going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt. It's
field goal
good.
attempt is
He sends it right through the uprights. His second field goal of the game.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive. I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Elliott comes in to kick
lined up
off.
for the kickoff. Number 41 back to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 1. In the last series, they forced a bad pass and got the interception.
Will start the drive at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
It's on.
Out of the I formation.
Hey, watch the screen.
Get it off. Pick is there on the
41
stop at
with
the
the carry.
23-yard line.
Gain of
Ball
2
on their own
on the
23.
Let's go. Let's go, dude. Everything you got.
The Eagles
Let's
with a
go.
four-man front. Watson, the motion man. Blitz is coming. With the pass, hits the fullback with a short pass to the right side. Beat the blitz, decent game.
He never seems to rush back there in the pocket. He takes his time, finds his man, and puts it right on the money.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3. Breeze with a man in motion. Gets rid of it. And he hits his target. Great throw to beat the zone.
I tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Looking upfield. Number 53 is there for the tackle at the 40-yard line. Second and 9 coming up here.
We coming to wreck all day, baby. Come on.
Only one man back. Breeze sends a man in
Defense,
motion.
get ready. Let's go. Hey, watch the ball.
Gets rid of it. Completed pass to the back. They'll spot this one at the 42-yard line. He's on that stop. Gets credited with tackle number 6. Ball on the 42-yard line. They line up in the I formation. Hands off to the tailback. The defensive line wins that battle.
Yeah, and he was looking for a place to cut back, but the defenders had all their gaps, and there was no place to cut at all.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Give it to the halfback. Hicks comes up to make the play at the 43-yard line. Third down play upcoming. To convert, they have to get it to the 32.
Keep the pressure on, man. Don't stop. No
The
stop.
Eagles come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Jones is there for the tackle at the 36-yard line. Number 3 needs to put everything he has into this one.
The kick is
What
good.
a kick. And he got all of that one. A great kick. This one is fielded by Scott.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
Ball on their own 19.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Blue Jam, Blue Jam.
Number 28, the long setback.
When you play man-to-man that well, it limits a quarterback's options, and it'll result in a sack sometimes.
You can't stop me.
The Saints come out in the quarter defense.
Play football. Let's go, boys.
Hand it off. Running with a lot of room in front. The 30.
This guy's ready to step it up here in the playoffs. He's ready to run all game.
You gotta have it, D. Back it up, baby.
The Saints come out in the 4-3. Hand it off to the back. Nice play fake. With the throw, he hits his receiver. Number 17. Gains about 7 yards on that reception.
There we go. They ain't got nothing. One back.
The Saints come out in a nickel package. Hands off to the tailback. Number 98 comes up to make the play.
1 yard gain on the play.
Go, D. Clear. Clear. Take it to another level. Here we go.
The Saints with a 4-man front. With a counter play. Davison is there for the tackle at the 49. Ball at midfield.
1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Get it on.
New Orleans using 3 linebackers. Looking for room. Can't bring it in. He lost it. The Eagles scoop it up. The offense recovers its own fumble. It's 2nd down and a long way to go.
Regular. Yeah, you see me. Hold the look. Check it.
New Orleans lines up in a 4-3 on the ground. This one was spotted at the 48-yard line. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. The Saints come out in a dime package. Throws it, drops.
Personal foul.
Marker down in the
Roughing
backfield.
the passer,
Might be a
number
holding
57.
call. So the flag goes against the defense, and that's big because they had them stopped on 3rd down.
Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Let's go now.
New Orleans comes out in a 4-3.
Watch your man.
On the ball, Davis comes up to make the play. At the 32. 10th play of this drive.
Stay at home. Let's go. Bring it up now. Bring it up.
New Orleans comes out in their nickel package. Throws it, and he hits his target. Number 13. Didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for a pitch.
Under pressure with the pass. Number 23 is there for the tackle at the 16. And this is the 12th play of this drive. They're threatening inside the 20. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is 20-6. Saints. The Eagles have very good field position and can close to within a touchdown if they can get into the end zone here. They have to get some points on this drive, and in a good position now to do that as they're in the red zone. Jordan is there on the stop at the 12-yard line. They're 12 yards away from the end zone.
What's the hard count? Get it up. Here we come.
Only 1 man in the backfield. Throws one up in the end zone. He goes up and grabs it. The point after is good. The Eagles draw to within a touchdown. Kelly is just about ready to kick this one
Philadelphia
away.
is lined up for the kickoff. Lewis back deep to return.
This one is fielded by number 41.
And you're starting to run out of time, so this is a time of game where every one of these possessions counts. The defense is trying to get the ball back for its offense, who only needs a touchdown. The offense wants to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Midfield, Jones comes up to make the play.
The result of the play is a
41-yard
first down.
line.
Here we go. Let's go. Here we go.
Breeze scans the defense from the gun. Going to the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it, knocked down. Number 53 had his hands up.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. He'll drop a few like that one.
And they go with the delay. This one will be spotted at the 37. third down here. They have to get it to the 31-yard line to convert.
Keep moving. Stay posted now. Let's go.
They'll bring the blitz. And he hits his target. Thomas doesn't get enough to convert, and that brings up fourth down. His last field goal attempt was from beyond 50 yards, and he nailed it. This is one he'll also have to get a lot of leg into. He got it. Number 3 makes this a 2-possession game in the final quarter by booting that long one through.
New Orleans is lined up for the kickoff. Sproles back to return.
This one is taken by Sproles.
Time's running out, so they're going to have to score quickly. I hope that the defense holds them so they have a chance to pull one out at the end.
Hey, watch the ball.
The Saints line up in the 4-3. He tucks it away. Davis is there for the tackle at the 23-yard line. Ball on their own 23.
Here we go, baby. Watch out. Do something.
New Orleans comes out in their nickel package. Dropping back, gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted.
That was a good play, turn bad play. Good because their zone defense worked well. Bad because he dropped the interception. That's one he wishes he could have back.
New Orleans comes out in their nickel package. Drops back. Gets the pass off. Ooh, nearly picked off. 2 tipped passes in a row.
Receiver on the play.
Number 41 will go back to accept this punt. From the 34-yard line. Flags are down. This one appears to be
on the receiving team.
Penalties and takeaways are just as big a factor in some games as effective offense. The team that stays mistake-free usually wins the game.
A little misdirection. Graham takes him down at the 41-yard line. So they have first and 10 here.
41-yard line.
Hey, watch that screen. All on us.
Pittsburgh goes with a 4-man front.
Keep the throttle down.
And off for the tailback. Hicks is there for the tackle at the 42. It's second down and 9 to go.
Defense, get ready. There we go.
The Eagles come out in a 4-3. Breeze sends a man in motion. The carry. They'll spot this one at the 45. He records his third tackle of the game.
Hold the look. They saw
the Eagles come out in a nickel package. Hand it off. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. The third down run not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the fourth quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Number 6 will come in now to punt it away. Sproles lines up deep for the punt return, and he chooses not to return this one.
Time's running out for him, so if they want to get back in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get into the end zone on this possession.
Here we go, baby.
Number 28 is the deep back. They give it to the halfback. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Second and long coming up here.
It's on. Spread.
Number 9 goes to work with an empty backfield. With the throw, picked off. Let's win it. Number 9 throws that one right to the defense, John.
Yeah, he thought he had his man, but the defender was able to make that one move to get position, and it was over.
Pittsburgh comes out in their nickel package.
Let's go.
Crosses it left. This one will be spotted at the 11. It's 3 tackles so far for him today. They're 11 yards away from the end zone.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Under 10.
The Eagles line up in a 4-3.
Yeah, it's on.
Dropping back. Pressure. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. Give it to the halfback, and that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
Let's go.
Watson moves in motion.
Clear.
Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Saints.
On the offense.
42.
Number
He's going to be
42.
flagged for holding on that play.
If the defensive guys get a good jump, Sometimes the only thing you can do to protect a quarterback is grab hold of somebody's jersey.
Gets the toss to the right. Keeps his feet moving. Jenkins is there for the tackle.
On the
At the
offense,
5-yard line.
number 75.
The ball does go against the offense, so they'll get pushed back 10 yards.
Some of these guys wear jerseys 2 sizes too small, and they tape them to their pads to prevent that kind of thing.
And it's caught. Hawkins is there on the stop. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found the hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
The Eagles with a 4-man front. They'll bring the blitz. Gets the pass off. The Saints are there to pick up the ball. The offense recovers its own fumble. It's 3rd and goal at the 7-yard line.
What's the hard count?
The Eagles come out in a nickel package. The rush is on. Throwing a strike to the end zone. 4th down here. Just kind of right into the turnover.
Which is what the defense should have had on that play.
This will be a chip shot.
In to attempt a field goal.
The field goal attempt is good. The Saints are taking control in this one. Number 3 will be kicking off.
Scott back deep to return.
This one is taken by Scott.
This is where all your guys on offense have to step up and make plays. Time's running out, and they're facing a pretty large deficit. So this is where you're going to have to try and execute and come up with a little luck here.
That play, stiff arms the defender to the ground. The defensive tackle stirs through the line to bring the runner down. Ball on their own 23.
Shotgun! Shotgun!
Number 9 back in the shotgun. Gets it away fast. Number 51 is there for the tackle at the 27-yard line. Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now. We turning it up. They soft, man. Come on.
Throws it. Complete to the wide receiver.
This is a guy who comes to play, and he seems to make big catches when they really need him. This time they needed to convert on 3rd down, and he's there for the reception and the 1st down.
He'll pass on 1st down. With the throw, and he hits his target.
A successful offense is one that can run and throw for good yardage on 1st down.
So that was a pickup of about 9. The Saints with a 4-man front. With the pass, the receiver has it.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Everything you got. Watch out.
Only 1 man back. Huge hit. They'll call this play at the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 2 on the play.
All right, now.
Drops back. With the throw. And the catch is made. The offense is going to hurry things up here.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Philadelphia calls a
called by
timeout.
the offense.
They have 2 remaining.
and
On
10.
3rd down, they have to get it to the 30 for a first.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Yes,
They'll go with the quarter defense.
Let's go. Be fruitful.
With the pass, and he hits his target.
19.
And they're going without a huddle.
Check it. Keep moving. Play football.
Closing in, throws to the end zone. Incomplete.
Hey, you don't want to waste too many opportunities like that.
Number 17 was the intended receiver on that play. Number 9 with split backs. Number 19, the man in motion. Throws it. Gets his hand on it. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Hey, watch the ball. Don't make a play.
Number 28, the lone back. Number 9 sends a man in motion.
Defense, get ready.
Dropping back. Pressure coming with the throw. And it's caught. He's trying to get them back to the line.
1-yard gain on the play.
Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Now,
Pass interference
the penalty
on the defense.
The defense
Number
commits
20.
the penalty, allowing them a first down when they should have gotten the ball back. Out of the shotgun. Here they come. Gets the pass off. Touchdown, Eagles. The point after is good. And with that touchdown, they'll move within one score as they find a way to get the ball into the end zone here in the final period, John.
Yeah, they took advantage of what they were being given. Now the defense has to come up with a key stop so they can get back on the field and try and win this thing.
John, they'll be kicking to him again. He's the main reason they're losing right now.
They can't allow him to take away their chance of making a comeback.
Williams recovers the onside kick.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
We turning it up.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Watch your man.
Looking upfield. Big pop that time. Minimal gain there, and it looks like he's going to go to the sideline for at least a couple of plays.
Let's go. Throw right. Let's go now.
From the tailback. Graham is there on the stop at the 37-yard line.
Gain on the play.
Let's go. Be good.
He'll take a knee. The punter heads in for the 5th time. Fair catch called for.
This is one of those spots where they have to put something together because they're just running out of time.
20-yard line.
Everything you got. Damn right. One sin.
Orleans comes out in their nickel package.
Stay both now. Check it. Play hard and fast, baby.
They'll pass on the first down. Gets the pass off. Almost hits it. And they have to go to the air because they need big plays fast.
That's right. You got to have composure in these situations. Find your receivers who can pick up yardage after the catch. But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Fires this one deep. Almost picked off.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Under pressure, throws it. Incomplete. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Orleans 26, Philadelphia. This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.